E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo. From E to Shining 3. Popping some E and watching Cars 3. Whatever you want to call it, it's the busiest week in gaming. Companies compete tooth and nail for the most exciting reveals, the hottest new gameplay, and the most cringe-worthy press conference blunders that we all laugh at because we're so perfect. Keeping up with every announcement can be exhausting, and deciding which company won E3 can be nearly impossible. That's why I'm using the scientific method, going through the highlights every day of E3 for the next week, assigning point values and crunching the numbers to find out which company actually won out E3. Now, my opinions are my own, and not those of Game Informer, but my opinions are facts that can be used in science. Okay? The E3 show floor is still days away from opening, so today the main event was EA Play, Electronic Arts' landmark pivot into video games from what they were making before, which I think was just unemployed people. So get ready, it's time to go down the list. That's gonna be my catchphrase, I think, for these. It's gonna be cool, you'll see. First, they kicked off the show by listing everything that was gonna be in it, which really makes my job easier, so points for that. The first surprise was Battlefield V, that can't be right, introducing a Royale mode. Which, hey, the Royale without the battle? Sign me up. Games these days are too damn violent, and this will be reflected throughout all of my calculations. They also announced Nordley's War Story, which is actually about a kid I used to bully in grade school. Nordley, if you're out there, you're dead, dude. You're f***ing dead. Then EA dropped the bombshell. They're throwing their full support behind cloud gaming, that thing that's existed for years and no one likes. OnLive had clip sharing and game passes before it was cool, and you bastards killed it. Then Vince Zampella announced the title of Respawn's upcoming Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order. We also learned it takes place between episodes 3 and 4, which is a good thing, because between the Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, that's the period of the Star Wars canon where everybody cured their brain parasites and started speaking like normal humans. Then Star Wars Battlefront 2 was discussed, and they expressed regret over the rocky launch and belief in the game's future. They announced they're adding Clone Wars content, which should be exciting for old fans and new players alike. We got a peek at Unravel 2, maybe more of a peek than they expected. Possible cheese pizza level? No? I'm a huge dumbass. Got it. And surprise, Unravel 2 is out now. We did a new gameplay today on it. It's like a fun, unique co-op grapple hook game. Check it out. They announced a new smaller title called Sea of Solitude, presented by Cornelia Geppert, who is extremely genuine and passionate about games, and it was probably my favorite moment of the conference. Oh, it looks like the comments are making fun of me. I'm sorry. Snark, snark, snark. Snark. Then, Lil Kev was presented as someone I think we're supposed to look up to? Listen, bud, in this family, we shake hands. Then we saw his triumphant championship victory, where he brought home that iconic trophy we all pine for.
Oh my gosh, he did it, dude. He won the football belt. He did it.
Next up was a competitive mobile game that left players wondering, what is the name of this game? Did they say it and I missed it? What am I looking at? Then, EA dropped the bombshell, or dare I say, missile shell? That's right, this is a Command and Conquer game. They could pull off this twist because you love the old ones, and this is nothing like those. It's free and it's out right now on Android. Don't play it. Then next up is where they should have announced Skate 4. It would have been fantastic, an olive branch to gamers who felt slighted by EA's past business practices, and a new entry in a series and, dare I say, genre that a whole generation of gamers have yet to experience. They do have that Command and Conquer mobile game though. Then they closed out the show with a big chunk of Anthem, which just so happens to be Game Informer's next cover story. You can read the whole story for free right now on our pretty new website, or watch exclusive videos right here on our YouTube channel. We've played it and we have a video sharing our impressions. Or check our rapid fire questions video about the game, or even learn what BioWare's Casey Hudson has to say on the topic of microtransactions. And finally, there was another spot where they could have announced Skate 4, but instead the press conference just ended. So that's about everything. There was also some FIFA stuff, but that actually didn't even cross my mind until I started filming. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'd say about it. I'm just gonna give that a flat 30 points. Is that fine? So let's tally everything up here. There it is, 500 points. 500 points. So there you have it. EA is winning E3. Tune back in tomorrow to see if Microsoft, Bethesda, or Devolver will take over the top spot, or if EA maintains its lead and walks away as the winner of E3 2018. That'll happen. Putting my money on that one. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, just announce Skate 4. You don't even have to make it. Just announce it. How hard is that?